Hello, hello, hello. Everyone, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm healthy, I'm fine. I'm healthy and I'm very fine. This is me. As my mother would say, there's no killing in the beetle. I'm fine. Hello, Ivy. I'm fine. This is me, healthy and strong. Healthy and strong. Wow, it's so nice to have all of you. Everybody, this is me. I'm not dead. I'm not dying now. Life and death, they're in God's hands. That He's the giver of life. And when He's okay with your sojourn here on earth, He's going to call you to come back home to Him. That is in His hands. Yes, praise God for life. Thank you, Benson. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. All right. So I decided to do this for everybody. Yemi, it's okay. Your mother was the first Wayo person that I met in my life. In fact, I'm still understudying her. And she's the one, it's your people who steal. Your people, Yemi, they are the thieves that I know. Your father was shot as a thief. So stay there, use your pseudonym and write and type. Go and call all your family together. Bring them. Let them come and stay. For you to be on my page, it means you are totally jobless. So stay and see if you can create some usefulness for yourself. Stay there. Anyways, thank you, Rachel. Thank you. I thought this was necessary because, a lot of people had called, people had gone visiting, my mom to, my mom is almost 80, and yet people are there trying to, I don't know. But, it's neither here nor there. Now, if you know anything about me, I am fearless. And whatever I want to do, I will do, and I will say exactly how I want to say it, where and when. I was properly raised by very good parents, very good parents. And my parents taught me proper values, very proper values. On the list of things that I have any care for is money. It's like rock bottom. There's several other gifts that I have been blessed with. Plus, I started making money as young as a 7-year-old child who was on radio as a radio broadcaster. So that's it. Anyways, let me come back to why I came on this life, because a lot of people have been worried, and I also worry for my friends. I didn't want for any of them to start fretting too much. Some were already frightened and all of that. So based off of that, I decided that, okay, let me show everybody that I'm strong and healthy. Some people just are very stupid. And in a country where poverty has been weaponized, it's not difficult to know people who are poor mentally and intellectually, who are poor psychologically, who need mental help, but are roaming the streets of everything. I cannot be scared of death. My father died at 33. I am way past that. So if it pleases God to call me home, I will go home. But I tell you what, I have no business organizing a rally or whatever you called it to begin to push a man. If you have any sense in your chicken head, you would have known that I love to dance, and every time I attend an event of my people in my community, I dance. So if you can't find me dancing, and all of that. You can only find me climb up a stage to make a speech. I was a guest. I was invited to an event, and yes, I did attend the event, and yes, I did speak. And of course, I'm going to still post that because I've asked the organizers to please send that across to me. So I would never wish him dead. I'm not a proponent of politics with bitterness. Everybody who knows me knows that, including the ones on the side that are busy running their mouth. They know that one thing I have always argued with them is that you and I can disagree politically, but we can still stay family. I'm Labour Party chairman. My big brother Asari is APC. My sister Boma is PDP. And I love them the way they are. So you stay where you want to stay, but be productive and useful to your community. So I would never, not on my life, and I want to believe that even he knows it. But I'll tell you what, Nigeria is used to distractions, a whole lot of distractions. There are people who like to create distractions. There was a meeting in Yanagoa yesterday. There was a meeting in Patani the day before. And people are afraid of this. Perhaps you don't like me because I'm a woman and you have a battle with women. You think that the president of INC would be one to say he's wishing anybody dead. See, I think you people are insane, all of you. And you went ahead and you announced your mother's obituary, not mine, but I'm not afraid. You know, I'm not afraid of anything. Do you know how many times it's been written in some blogs that I died? Do you know? You have no idea. Every second, every minute, they're killing one actor or the other. So it's not a big deal. In the course of doing my work, do you know how many times I've had to die? So you think dying is anything. So I'm just here because of friends and family and fans and lovers of my work to say, please be anxious for nothing. I am fine. I am very fine. I'm going to keep speaking and advocating for good governance. I'm going to keep speaking up against evil in our land. I'm going to keep speaking to the unconstitutional activities that are going on, the unethical and ungodly things that are going on. And they can get as many mob as they want. And all the clout chasers who have 3 followers, 4 followers, who just open up accounts because they want to chase after Hilda, go ahead and chase as much as you like. That's why I am who I am. I'm leading, you're following, you're behind me. You can never be in front of me. So what do I want? You know, you are backbiting because that's all you can do, chew the backbone. But, you know, I'm not on this live for any of you. Yes, Mercy. Thank you. No harm will come to me because I also don't wish anybody any harm. I do not. And, you know, like, seriously speaking, they all know, everybody, including Fubara, everybody knows that I am not bribable. I refuse to be bribed. If I was bribable, I won't be where I am. I won't be on the side of truth. I will not be with the people. But I am completely unbribable, very unbribable. So let as many people as the mob that we've been able to trace them. But there's something also that I know. At the end of the day, the people that are running around with this madness are people who really are driven by hunger. You give them 3,000 naira for data and then they begin to run around the internet talking rubbish. Are they the reason why I'm online? No. I'm online for 3 reasons, basically. One is to speak to people who follow me, who listen to me, who want to be part of my success story. 2 is to market my works, whatever work I'm doing, to get people to appreciate what I'm doing and to see if they can leverage on it and start off their own. 3 is to make people happy. Some people, the minute they have a conversation with me online, they are happy, and that's it. They can, they just go to bed, they're happy. And every time I get those emails saying thank you very much, when you said XYZ, you were actually talking to me directly and all of that, it makes me very happy. And then that's it. So what I would just say is, for all of you who were worried throughout this period, please relax. I'm fine, very fine, so fine that that's it. I mean, you can see me, I'm not even ill. And also the obituary that they have written, let's just hope that they live long enough for people to write obituary for them, because what I noticed from that is that I'm so loved, absolutely, like I've never ever they will, okay, they will. I am not one. I'm not a coward, and I can never be a coward, no matter what they do. I will not change my position. That's it. So thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you for at least holding on and calling to check. I love you all. I appreciate your kindness. You are the reason why I would stay the way that I am. So I will try the best that I can to ignore ignoramuses. But I want you to take this as a matter of fact, that I, Hilda, Asari Dokuko, will never, ever wish death on anyone. Never. Not even in my lowest. I will never, ever do that. Why? Because I'm not God. I have never dared or attempted to play God. I was raised by good parents who taught me good Christian values. So I would never do that. If you attend a program and something had happened before or after you had come and gone, that's a different thing. And saying I organized it, I mean, like, that's the height of ridiculousness. Perhaps they are worried or afraid. Why? I don't know also. But I'm here. I'm fine. Coco, thank you for praying for me. Kesta, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining me. This was just because a lot of people were worried, very worried. And that's why I decided to do this. And I hope they will rest. I'm not good at responding to idiots. I'm not at all. So this is not a response to their foolishness. This is actually reassuring friends, fans, lovers, admirers, that I'm fine and nothing is wrong with me. I am well. And to also say to them that I will keep speaking the truth irrespective, and that I am going to keep demanding for good governance from everyone irrespective. So they can go ahead and organize, arrange, pay, get a lot of data boys, mobilize children. I mean, the only reason they can do it is hunger. So when we advocate for jobs to be created and for people to be employed, it's because of stuff like this, because then you will have short supply of young people that you can use for your wicked activities. They're not doing this for any other reason other than the money that they get paid and the hunger. And so that's why they think that everybody else is like them, is as cheap as they are. Nah. nobody. I've organized rallies and works and talks and conferences and summits and seminars without taking a kobo from anyone, and held them properly and worked properly. So I'm not that kind of person who would be, because of what? The people who are upset and angry are around here. So why do I need to get to another group of angry people? Why? I don't need that. We're all angry enough in Nigeria. A little girl came on air and did a challenge for a 30 days rant. And since her and all the attacks on her with all the mobs, more and more people have gotten into that 30 days rant challenge. It still hasn't changed some people from being stupid. They're still being stupid, and they're still advocating and saying, oh, kill her, bury her, do this, do that. So we will not ever have everyone on the same page. No. We will have some people who will agree. We will have some people who will disagree. We will have some people who will stand on the fence and be neutral. We will have all sorts. And, life is about learning to, just tolerate everyone and live peacefully. I'm about peace and harmony. I'm about development. I'm about justice and truth. That's what I'm about. I'm not about any of these things. And in truth, I think they should also give up trying to tarnish my image, because the credentials before me, my character, the integrity that I have built around my name is not something lies like this, chicken lies, and then people who are not proud enough to use their own names, people who are using parody accounts, fake names and flowers as themselves, or animals as themselves. They can't be. Or people I say, please check this, and this person is so young, and yet he hasn't even finished high school. He's still in secondary school, struggling to pass Wike. And then that's the person I'll go and start arguing with. Does it even make any sense? I don't argue with my children. I listen to them, I give them instructions, and when they think it's not fair, they tell me it's not fair, and what needs to be corrected can be corrected. That's how I run myself, not to talk of the systems around me or my businesses. So please take it to the bank. Hilda Dokuko will never ever be part of politics of hate, politics of jealousy, politics of destruction. My kind of politics is different, totally different. We can disagree. We have the right to disagree on positions, on policies. We have the right to disagree. But we have no right to hate on one another, or to build malice and jealousy and anger and all of that. No. And, if people don't like to listen to the truth, that's okay. They can go on and avoid listening. But I will keep talking, and I will keep speaking my truth. Someday, when they grow up properly, perhaps they will look at it and say, do you know I was really foolish when I did this? Yeah, they will admit to their foolishness. And maybe at that time I would have gone to be with God, or maybe very old, that they will only come to say, Mama, I used to not like you, and these are some of the things that I did. And then I will be too old to even have anything to say other than say, oh, come on, child, I didn't even know you did that. So what? So people will find enemies, and the fact that some people know how to use poverty as a weapon and are using it, and the poor are the ones allowing themselves to be destroyed. Anyways, this broadcast wasn't supposed to go beyond this. My assistant is already saying, okay, we didn't know you're well. So on that account, I want to say thank you very much for joining me, for loving me, So when they send those things to you, just delete them. It's not worth it. And just know that I'm fine. Keep praying for me. Ask God to bless me with more courage so that I keep speaking truth to power. God bless you all for joining me this busy Thursday early evening. I love you all so much. You are every reason why I do the things that I do. You guys are marvelous people. I love you all. And may God grant every one of us life to enjoy his goodness, to enjoy the benefits of life. Okay? I'm fine. But I gotta go now. Okay? Thank you very much. God bless you all. God bless you all.